prevent Nnamdi Kanu's possible death, his legal team warns. His legal team warns that the condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health now is seriously deteriorating, getting out of hand, and he barely eats or do anything right now. His condition is seriously sad. And supporters argue that his continuous detention violates both national and international human rights standards. The legal team has called on the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court to act swiftly on the pending motion for medical transfer before it is too late. They fear that should anything happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in custody, it would provoke widespread unrest and damage Nigeria's global image. Various human rights organizations, both local and international, have expressed concern over the handling of Kanu's case, particularly the Nigerian government's apparent disregard for court ruling. IPOP has also accused the government of manipulating the judiciary and deliberately dragging the case to keep their leader out of circulation. You understand? So what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is just a delay tactics. They don't want to judge his case. They don't want to free him. They just want to keep him there to rot in detention or jail. What is actually happening? And his condition right now is seriously bad. Do they want him to die in detention or what? Why are they keeping him so long like this? Of course, we have been following this case for a long time, and everything happening around this case and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's condition, we bring it to this very platform, this Success Media platform. So if you have never subscribed, kindly subscribe, because right now many things are coming up about this very case, and you know that his next court case appearance is on 10th of October. So kindly subscribe for more updates and many other things we will be bringing to your notice on this very platform, because a lot of things are really going on now. A lot of things are really going on about this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's condition. So every international community, many people are waiting to see what they will say or do regarding that very October 10th. So it may be a heavy court appearance. So right now, if you have never subscribed, please kindly subscribe to get more updates from us and many other updates regarding what is happening in Nigeria and what's outside. So kindly subscribe. Click on the subscribe button to get more updates from us. Thank you so much. Let's just go into the details and show you everything that is what's really happening right now. So the delay tactics and continued detention have sparked outrage across the southeast, where Kanu is seen as a freedom fighter and who wants his people to be free. He's seen as a freedom fighter and who wants his people to be free from marginalization. That's all. So he is not a criminal. He is not a criminal, and he's never won, and he will never be won. So people believe the judiciary is under pressure not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, despite glaring legal grounds that support his release or bail. Do you understand what is happening now? The judiciary is under pressure. That is what people are saying, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But of course, they know what is at stake. They know they are under pressure. There are some forces controlling the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which everyone knows. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team has raised a serious alarm right now over the worsening health condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, their clients, warning Nigeria that judiciary and government of the grave consequences of further delay if anything should happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and delivering his justice. There should be a grave consequences. That is what they are saying, telling Nigerians right now, that there should be a grave consequences should anything happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So according to his lawyer, he is critically ill and being held under inhuman condition that threatens his life. They accuse the Nigerian judiciary of political bias and under influence of the executive arm of government, saying the case has gone beyond legal boundaries and is now a matter of life and death. That is what they are saying right now. So his team insists that multiple court orders for proper medical attention have been ignored, and the delay in hearing his bail and transfer motion is a deliberate tactic to break his spirit. As part of the desperate efforts to save his life, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu reportedly wrote to the former US president and the current president right now, because Donald Trump have actually won, the current president right now, pleading for international intervention to stop what he called a slow and calculated attempts to eliminate him through medical neglect. Because Nnamdi Kanu actually wrote to Trump, beg him to please prevent my possible death. He said it. Please prevent my possible death, Kanu said. So that is it. They have neglected his plea, appeal for medical checkup. So his family, especially his wife, has made emotional appeal to the UK government to intervene, citing mental and emotional trauma the entire family is going through, but they have neglected everything. So they also insist that if the Nigerian government cannot guarantee his safety and health, then they must allow an independent medical team access to him immediately. That's what they're saying. So supporters of Kanu fear that what is being done to him is no different from a slow execution. That is what they call slow execution. What is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is a slow execution. Yes. Which is very, very sad. So disguised under legal procedures, they call it delay execution. Under legal procedures, which is apparent. Everyone is seeing that, and institutional silence. So the international community is being urged to monitor this situation closely, and pressure is mounted for global human rights bodies to intervene. So observers say this is not just about Kanu anymore, but a test case for how Nigeria treats political dissent. If the legal system continues to dance to the tune of political influence, the consequences could be severe, both legally and socially. So Kanu's legal team has actually vowed not to relent, and said history will never forgive those responsible if anything tragic happens. That is what they say. So we are going into the details now to show you more on this. It is seriously sad on what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right now. They do not care about anything. Nnamdi Kanu's life on the line. Lawyers accuse DSS of genocidal health sabotage in shocking statements. On September 17, 2025, Barrister Nnaemeka Ejiofor, counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), visited him at the Department of State Services (DSS) headquarters in Abuja. Following the visit, Ejiofor publicly read a message dictated by Kanu to address his ongoing health crisis. The statement highlights severe medical neglect and raises alarm about Kanu's life being at imminent risk due to deliberate denial of adequate care by the DSS. It reads, deteriorating health condition. Kanu reported a dangerously low potassium level confirmed by DSS doctors, which could lead to sudden health failure despite being provided with medications. He also undergone over 50 blood draws, including samples and analyzed in South Africa, but no clear explanation has been given for the persistent potassium depletion. Additional issues include distress in his pancreas, kidney, and heart, potentially linked to poisoning during his 2021 arrest and rendition from Kenya. Then allegation against the DSS. Kanu accused the DSS of refusing proper medical intervention despite recommendations from an independent medical team for his immediate transfer to the National Hospital in Abuja for comprehensive evaluation and treatment. So he emphasized that his solitary confinement exacerbates the situation, and the agency's action amounts to deliberate attempts to endanger his life. Kanu does not seek release on health or sympathetic grounds, but insists on receiving proper care so he can stand trial in good health. Kanu appealed to the Nigerian government, judiciary, and international community to ensure his transfer to the national hospital or allow his supporters to cover the cost. Ejiofor warned that continued denial of medical attention could result in Kanu's death, urging public and global pressure to hold the authorities accountable and prevent what he described as a potential state-sponsored tragedy. That is what they say. So this is the case right now, and we are watching closely. International community are also watching on what will be of this very, very case, because no one is happy the way this case is really going right now. So we are watching and seeing what happen. So right now, kindly subscribe to this very channel if you have never subscribed, so that you get more updates on this and many more about this very case, because the case is really getting hot right now. Really getting hot. They are not taking it lightly. Even international communities are not taking it lightly. So kindly subscribe to this very channel for more updates on this and many more. Thank you so much and have a lovely day ahead. Always pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just the little you can contribute, just do it collectively. Just come on this comment section and write free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is part of the freedom fighting. This is just a little contribution we can make within our reach. So write free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's just a campaign about this for his release. Thank you so much and remain blessed.